With school starting soon, hate to say that, guys, you may be squeezing in that last vacation during the month of August, but how can you stay fit and healthy and safe while traveling? Joining me now is Judy Goss, model, radio host, and owner of over40females.com. But this isn't just for the ladies. This is for everybody, because I read your notes here, and I am a culprit of all the bad stuff. So let's get right into it.
On vacation or off?
Yes, is my answer. Why is this time of year so important?
Well, you know what? We're coming into fall, and if you don't keep up your fitness and your health, you know, during the summer, you're not going to keep it up in the fall for sure, right? So when you're taking your last vacation, you really want to watch yourself.
Let's go over some of the advice, because it really is good advice, and it's advice that you could, case in point, not follow a lot. And there are 4 big points that you have. Right.
So when you're taking this last vacation in August, or even, you know, coming up in the fall, you really want to keep moving, first of all. So if you're in a hotel room, I actually have a friend who's a fitness expert, and she recorded videos in a hotel room, the exercises that you do. Her name is Amanda Russell, and to prove that you can really keep up your movement during vacation. And most people stay where there's a pool, right? You can always swim laps.
So, I mean, you got to do all that stuff. And even when you're on the plane as well, you have to do those exercises, walk up a little bit, because there are severe health consequences if you don't do that.
Absolutely. And you know what? One of the most important things is to stay hydrated. Drink a ton of water. When you have that celebratory drink, you know, when you're on your way, yay, it's vacation, let's go, let's have a drink. You know, compensate. Drink water to make up for it. And also it helps with jet lag too. So stay hydrated. We have waters that have electrolytes in it now. We have flavored waters. There's no excuse not to have water all the time.
I'm hearing people saying it's no longer 8, it's now 10 cups of water, right? 10 glasses, is that the new thing?
I think it's as many as you can drink, honestly.
Let's get to food.
That'll keep you moving, going to the bathroom up and down all the time.
That's my problem. Let's talk about food.
Okay.
Because vacation is a time for buffets and all that other good stuff.
That's right. Okay, so if you pre-pack some snacks when you're traveling, I think you're more likely to have healthy food. So if you pre-pack carrot sticks, or, you know, there's even meals like quinoa meals already prepared. It's unbelievable, and you can take them with you, especially for children. You know, if you're not running through the airport grabbing bags of potato chips and Cheetos, you're more likely to eat healthy if you pre-pack snacks.
But, you know, you are going to go to some nice restaurants, presumably on vacation, if you can. What's the approach in those restaurants?
I say fill small plates at a time. Don't grab a big plate and totally overfill it, because if you're going back and forth with small plates, you're going to think more about what you're eating. And because you can't go the entire vacation without indulging, right? Pick a day and just go crazy, but keep it to that day, and then the rest of the time, it's all about balance.
And I think that's a great point you have here. Number 4, maintain a positive mindset before you go, because my wife will always make fun of me for this if I know it's going to be like a food party.
Yes.
You know, I get that in my head, and then it becomes that, and I don't feel well afterwards. So that mindset is so crucial.
You are what you think, right? So if you think, I'm just going to go away and fill myself up and gain weight and get all out of whack, then you will, and you're going to feel much worse when you get back. Right? So if you go and you think about the vacation and you think, okay, I'm going to fill my plate with small portions, and I'm going to stay hydrated, and, you know, if you think positive about it, you're more than likely to come back feeling better.
Judy, awesome stuff. Thanks so much for being here, and safe travels back later on today.
Appreciate it.
Lots of eyes on today's weather and the weekend too, Mr. Hanrahan.
Yeah, we've got some great